of you. I greet each and every one of you who might have time to join this program. As you're coming in, I encourage you to share this program as widely as possible. I encourage you to send this message to whomever it may concern. Because the Biafra freedom, the freedom of our people, is a must task that all of us must put in together in order to do what? To work towards this restoration of Biafra. For our people to be free. For our people to be free. We know the moment that we are right now. And in this moment, there are people who bent on destroying what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had built for many years. But it got into a point that they have taken it to the next level of this sabotage. And we are here to give them advice. And also for them to know the consequences that it may bring. But before this, please let us listen to this song, because what we are about to discuss right now has a build-up with this music. That, of course, that was sung by myself, and please share and invite other people to join the program.
Our freedom is your freedom. Instead of you to accept freedom, you chose to be a sabot.
Free yourself, motherfucker. I gonna be this jealousy. Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Yeah, what? Forget about it. No. Everything you want. Why you say you want? Yeah. I said, how long? To the coastal region, are you sick? And you said, keep a man, yes, keep a man. Let me remind you that what the song of salsa is going to be.
Now let us move to the topic of today. If you watch your screen, you are going to see the topic of this particular program that we're here to. And all of these things has a connection with the restoration of Biafra. It has a connection with the leadership of this great movement in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But before we go there, want to first of all talk to people who are Igbo Nigerians. There are Igbo Nigerians, there are freedom fighter Nigerians. And these freedom fighter Nigerians, these are the people working hand in hand with the zoo government, with the South-East politicians, with the South-South politicians, in order to do what? In order to do everything humanly possible to help the Fulani Caliphate, for them to achieve their goal. Whereas it's supposed to be in the other way around, that they are supposed to be working for the restoration of Biafra, for us to achieve our goal. But these individuals that I call freedom fighters Nigerians, or Igbo Nigerians, or Ijo Nigerians, because you also have Ijo Biafra, you have Ijo Nigeria, you have Ibibio Biafra, you have Ibibio Nigeria, and the list goes on and on and on. Now, if some of you who are following up what is going on, the broadcast of the DOS in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the promises that they have made us, and all of us collectively live in this, and we are working towards that. But when it comes to a point for them to implement that, or if they try to give a test, then the Nigerian government will see that this thing is working. So they are now going to use it in order to negotiate for whatever that they want to benefit from the Zulu government. We have had a case of a sit-at-home, if my memory serves me right. August 9th was the first sit-at-home that was conducted in the whole of Biafra. Then the second one was supposed to hold on the 16th of August, because our leader Mazen Kanu was kidnapped on the 19th of July. No, sorry, 19th of June. 19th of June. So if my memory serves me right, July, August 9th, the first sit at home was conducted peacefully. Everybody loves it. The second one was supposed to be on the 16th, if my memory serves me right, because I stand to be corrected, either 16th or 23 thereabouts. But all of us know about this story. It was cancelled because the zoo government have seen that it has a very huge impact in the economic sector of the zoo Nigeria. Also, it has a huge negative impact for the world to see the suffering of our people, because through that sit at home, you can be able to see how our roads are beautifully built by Nigerian government. You know what I'm saying now? You can see how beautiful our streets are. You know what I'm saying now? The potholes that they repaired and the rest of them. And this way, in this case, you can be able to see how bad our roads are. That is the part of the benefit that we are benefiting from this sit at home. So the world can be able to see. And also, it can also help to scramble the economic of the zoo Nigeria. But these ones that I refer as Igbo Biafrans or Bibio Biafrans or Job Biafrans are working towards this direction to make sure that this directive or this order is implemented. But those ones that I call Igbo Nigerians, or Ibibio Nigerians, or Ijo or Efik Nigerians, those ones are working hand in hand, using these in order to benefit from this. So this is why I call the people, those ones who are for Nigeria and those ones who are for the restoration of Biafra. Then coming to the next point, and this next point has a very, very huge on what is going on right now. The New Year broadcast that Chike Dozie made, and one of the promises that he promised to Biafrans, he said that come 1st of April, there is going to be ban of Fulani cattle in Biafra land. Consumption, market, everything that had to do with Fulani, everything that had to do with Fulani cow will be automatically banned, starting from the 1st of April 2021. You know what I'm saying now? And about 1 week before the 1st of April, I begin to do a future expose concerning these 1st of April no cow in Biafra land. You know what I'm saying? And I make a review on that particular program because people begin to comment, and some say that the other ones is not 1st, that is 7th. You also say now, the other one said it's not 1st, it's 8th. I say, okay, any which way, you also say now, we Biafrans, myself, we are on the win side, because what we want to see is to see that everything is being implemented, anything can be implemented in order to do what? To halt Nigerian government. This is what we are after. You also say now, the body of the IPOB, in absence of Mazen Nnamdi, did not implement this, then you see some of us, like myself, we come out to be reminding them of those things that they promised us. You also say now, and now, glory be to God, about yesterday or day before yesterday, this implementation have been taking place. We used to see that cows are being slaughtered, and this is what we want, because we want them. And the whole Nigerian government, media, they credit out. Even the Fulani Caliphate, they begin to criticize this and that and say that they're going to ban the business of Igbos, Biafrans in the north. You know what I'm saying now? We say go ahead, because these people already who call themselves denied this own IPOB some time ago, last year, 2021 or 2022, thereabout. You know, so they have this IPOB that they have not to do with the IPOB, so they are not going to be used in order to have a kind of negotiation between we and this. You know, so say now, and also the kind of sometimes he referred over and over used because of 2x2 shop, chemist shop in somewhere in Sabongeri in order to jeopardize the freedom of our people. You understand what I'm saying now? So that's set, that one. No negotiation. All we want is referendum. That is all we want. Everything that we are doing, we are doing it to make sure that we get what we want. Now, coming to the next point. And this next point, as a constitution body of IPOB, as a constitution body of IPOB, IPOB is recognized in the whole world, be it in the United Nations, our leader has been there, be it in the European Union, our leader has been there, be it in Geneva, our leader has been there, be it in any world a world constitution that can be able to speak so that things can begin to happen. Our leader has been there. You know what I'm saying now? Our leader has been there. So they all recognize IPOB and DOS as the constitutional body of this great movement. You know what I'm saying now? And now, the DOS, I haven't the news, but it's flying, that the DOS under the leadership of Chike Dozem have sued Master Simon Eba and accuse him of the leader of the unknown gunmen. And with what I saw yesterday and today about the cow, you know what I'm saying now? And to make a connection about New Year broadcast, that there is going to the Fulani cow. These people are having catation, making sex, making love sex to this cow. And that gives us a justification to ban these cows. And we give time to move away their cow, Fulani cow, out of our land. You know, so saying, get this point very well. I want you to get this point. Send this message to whomever it may concern. Out of fact, that particular New Year, no cow Fulani in Biafra land, no consumption of Fulani in Biafra land. And now, a few days ago, this implementation has already been taking place. This implementation, because we want them, ask them, move your cow out of our land. We don't need you. And now this implementation has already been taken out. Now, who are the people that gave this order? Is the DOS. It doesn't matter who carries it, because we have come out to say that whatever that this leadership under the Chike Dozem give, that we, the true freedom fighters, the people who are following the Kano, we are going to support it. You understand saying now? We are going to get it, update it in the heart of our people, for our people to know that this is the right thing to do. I need to bring out videos, evidences, to show that this is the most task that we all must do. You know what I'm saying now? Now, as this implementation has been taking place, slaughtering cow, the connection with the DOS, member of DOS, in this case I will say allegedly because I haven't read the document. I haven't read the document, I haven't seen, but I've seen it flying all over the social media. You know what I'm saying now? As this implementation has already been taking place, now, whom are you going to accuse of slaughtering those cows? You see the reason why that a freedom fighter must remain a freedom fighter. a freedom fighter remain as a freedom fighter. You cannot have two masters at a time, because there are people who are truly following Master Nnamdi Kanu. You know what I'm saying now? Expose about this funny cow. I myself have done expose about it. Our leader Master Nnamdi Kanu have done expose about this Fulani cow. You know what I'm saying now? And what they are using this cow in our land. You know what I'm saying now? So that settles it all. And now this implementation or this broadcast on the New Year of 2021, 1st of January 2021 was made. And now this order has been carried out. It doesn't matter who carried the order, but it's Biafrans. You know what I'm saying now? But who gave the order? The person that gave the order, the people that gave the order, is the body of this great movement under the leadership of Chike Doziem. Under the leadership of Chike Doziem. And now you went ahead, allegedly, like I said, I haven't read the news. You know what I'm saying now? Allegedly, you sue Simon in United Nations, US, European Union, Finland, etc., that he is the master of unknown gunmen. How are you going to explain this? How are you going to explain this? Because the order that you give has already it is an advice, because these OS know that majority of you has been compromised, recognized worldwide. We need you. If a father in a family is misbehaving, not treating his children, not caring about the children, if the children are going to go to school or thereabouts, and the children on their own begin to people pushing wheelbarrow in order to send themselves to school. You know what I'm saying now? You see some hawking, you see some doing all manner of things in order to make sure that they live up to the standard that the community will appreciate them in the future. You know what I'm saying now? That does not mean that they are praying for their father to die. Anybody who is praying for the for his father to die and move away because he's useless, that person does not know. You know what I'm saying? Because only and nnaga anụnwa kịta anụnwa ya nwa bụ onye Chukwu rala ezinụlọ na gịnị ranye n'aka. You know something? Ọ bụ na nwa gị chee nụ nwaanyị, nna ka a ga-akpọ ebe ka nna ya nọ. Ọ bụ na onwe ife melụ, nna ka a ga-akpọ. Ọ bụ na ife na-ekwu na. So in this case akịta anụnwa, DOS but the father of this you know what I'm saying now? But what do we do with children? We are doing everything humanly possible to do what? To live up to the expectation of the society. In this case, to get our freedom. In this case, to get our freedom. Let me repeat it again. By the code of conduct of IPOB and DOS, IPOB and DOS is well recognized all over the world. And now you went and sued a fellow freedom fighter. You know what I'm saying now? Because why? Jealousy? Because of why? Why do you do that? Because he don't want to be compromised. You know what I'm saying now? This is my analysis. He don't want to be compromised. He stood and want to stand to finish what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started. Like myself and a lot of the Afrans who are out there working on the same direction. This also doing direction to make sure that we finish what started. You know what I'm saying now? We finish what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu started. That is why at this point, as a body of this great movement, you are well recognized all over the world, and you went to sue a fellow freedom fighter, accusing him as the leader of the unknown gunmen. How are you going to petition with myself on 23rd of February when Muro and some other members of DOS are having a telephone kind of how we move the struggle forward. I called him. One of the questions that I asked is number one about CCTV camera, because Chike doesn't promise us CCTV camera to be mounted across the Biafra land. Massive installation, according to his words. What happened? Up until now, we have not seen a massive installation CCTV camera. Now, have it in mind that before you know it, in the nearest future, this CCTV camera is going to be mounted all over the Biafra land. Yes, because that pronunciation, unless if you come out and say that you withdraw any statement about CCTV, unless if you come out to withdraw, say that there is going to nobody should attack any full animal, just like as Nyanwo did. He said, if you want to kill a man, come and kill me first. Unless if you come out to openly and say that people should stay, their businesses, their cows should stay, then we now know that you have come openly, even though that we have a lot of evidences against you, and we are using it to criticize you, for you to wake up and do what the house you have to do what you have to do. If not, the irresponsible children are going to pick it up to do something to help them in the future. You also say now. So also, I also reminded China Samuro on the 23rd of February 2022 about this installation, this of April 2022. I asked him, is this going to be as you said? Why did I ask that? We've had an issue of sit at home. The first one was conducted, was cancelled. We are lamenting. We had an issue of a second one. You understand now? It was cancelled. Even the sit at home that was supposed to conduct from the 5th of November 2021 to 10th of November 2021, it was also cancelled. So I cannot wait until it's cancelled. You also say now, I can't wait. So I need to start this future exposition, doing everything humanly possible in order to make sure that this order stay. And now it has. So who are you going to accuse implementing that? How are you going to defend yourself of your New Year broadcast about no Fulani cow? And right now, the people that the Biafrans attacked are doing the work because we want them. We want them. We said to them that you have to take your Fulani cow and go. We don't need you. You also say now, I will leave you. And you will leave you. And you also promised Biafrans that anybody who wants to venture into a FIBO, that IPOB is going to support. Very wonderful one. You also say now, that is a very wonderful one in order to do what? To support our people. So if you went to sue Simon Ekpa, United States or European Union or Finland or any part well-recognized constitution body, how are you going to yourself on your New Year broadcast, no Fulani cow, which is taking place? And I want to use this on who are implementing this order, whether it's coming out from whether it's coming out from the unknown government, I don't know. Whether it's coming out from well-meaning Biafrans, I don't know. But the bottom line is this, that we are getting the result. We are getting the result. There are places, hidden places. We have a lot of forests in Biafra land. And these people are going as far their cow to those. You will see a place about 2,000 cows are forests of Biafra land. A lot of places, and we are going to fish them out, give out the location so that they can be able to move from our land. You know what I'm saying now? So I ask again, DOS, if you sue Mazi Simon Eba, how are you going to defend the New Year broadcast and the implement, which Chike does them when of February 2022? He said that they are going to implement the program, implement it. That who are not here to coerce or to force do something. But this is what you said, and it's a telephone conversation. I called like every other person, and I asked you a question. You know what I'm saying now? And today, that implementation has. You know what I'm saying now? So the advice I'm giving for you or any other individual in the deal are supporting this evil, to make sure that the struggle of Afra die natural death, I advise you, if what is flying on social media is real, go and wear it. Because you are the person who they are going to start up with you. Yes. You are the person who they are going to start up with you as a well-recognized institution of IPOB, in absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu at the body. So they are going to start up with you. Whatever you are planning against any genuine freedom fighter, to the extent that you've taken it into a lawsuit against a fellow freedom fighter, nobody does that. Nobody does that. Nobody. It is going to refer back to you immediately. You know what I'm saying now? It is going to refer back to you immediately. You know what I'm saying now? Now, if you also, when our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu used to do program, that if you do anything by the time Biafra restored, right? If you are found guilty, the Biafra is going to deal with you actually. If you do something that is the law demand, you are going to hang publicly in your village, be it in front of your house or in your market square, that law will take place. This is the word of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So a freedom fighter is not a politician. A freedom fighter is not a politician. A freedom fighter meant to fight the oppressor in the Nigerian government. In this case, British, because they are people who colonize us. You are not meant to fight your fellow freedom fighter. You know what I'm saying now? You are not meant to fight your fellow freedom fighter, that you know that he is doing the right thing. So if you are fighting a freedom fighter, in this case in legal, are shooting yourself on the foot. So ya nwa bụrụ ndụmọdụ ka m na-enye. Ịghọta m na-ekwu na ọ bụrụ ndụmọdụ ka m na-enye. So iwu tụtụrụ ozi anụnwa etụtụrụ ya mee gịnị tụjelu ndị o kwesịrị onye ọbụla, because ya bụ na ịbụ a national coordinator, it is going to affect you. You know what I'm saying now? Because when those ones in the DOS begin to face the music of imprisonment, maybe 10 years, maybe 20 years, maybe 30 years imprisonment, maybe life imprisonment. In some cases, maybe they will hang you to death. They will come down to the, be it European rep, down to the national coordinator, down to the anybody who has a position of IPOB, even to a unit coordinator. Ezo ka na agwụ no. Ha ga-ebidogo n'isi maka na ga-achụgụ kedu onye nyezile live broadcast on the 1st of January 2022. Kedu ife ikwulu na live broadcast? Now, kedu ife eme ọkwa ife ahụ ikwulu ife na-eme na bịa. So kedu ka esi pụtazie iwe ji si na nọọsụ Samone maọbụ nọọ maazị ọ dị nke mma nke Chineke maọbụ na onye maọbụ na onye nke ọzọ ọmụmụ kekwa onye ọzọkwa maọbụ nọọ maazị Austin Okonkwo amamdene Jos onye na bụ onye kwu n'okwu kịta anụwa kedu ka ị ga-esi connect mana imelu libros si na ife gị Nigeria carried it. Nigeria media carried it. And the meeting in the best more powerful came on I think on the 7th of February, to repatriate on that particular no cow meat, boycott of Fulani cow meat in Biafra land. So all these things are evidence. All these things are what are evidence. So ọbụlụgịnị ndụmọdụ ka na-eme gịnị ka na-enye ọbụ na onye mara asụ ọsụ anụ odo onye amakwa na-asụ ya sụọ na be gịnị ya sụọ na ana maka na ka ị na-eche elu mmadụ ife ọjọọ ka ịma nke ịmara nke ọzọ ka ị na-eche elu mmadụ ife ọjọọ ka ịmara nke ọzọ onye ahụ ị na-echele ife ọjọọ ọ bụ na aka ya adọ ọcha ije na be dibịa ije na be pastọ ije na be imam ebe ọbụla ndị alụlụ a na-anụ asị na ba na-efe Chukwu wee sị na ka ije kpe enyi ikpeazụ maọbụ ka ịkpọji onye nwa na court maọbụ just like Maazị Nnamdi Kanu today kịta anụnwa ọ na-eme gịnị fana akpọpụta ya ekweghịtago na a na-akpọ. So he has nothing to fear. All those people anwa bụ ndị anwa ọ na-agba okwu sifa manụ na ife unu mere Nigeria in 2012 ka ọ gwalụkwa okwu a dozienụ Nigeria onye nwe Nigeria at that time tinye ọnụ ka ime gịnị ka ama ife eme ka edozi maka esi egbu ndị Hausa na North ọ dịrọ mma o nwere onye gee ntị until gịnị obunye Biafra until obunye flag of Biafra today ka ife eme ife anwa na-eme ife anwa ụgwalụkwa gị nkwa bụ ife na-eme. So ọ bụrụ ndụmọdụ ka m na-enye onye ukwu ọ bụrụ ndụmọdụ ka m na-enye onye nta agwamdede na-ekwu na ọ bụrụ ndụmọdụ ka m na-enye onye ukwu na-enye onye nta onye mara asụ ọsụnye amakwa na-asụ ome gịnị ọsụa n'ụkwụ ya and ịsụ adị gị ịma ga-adị gị ịma ka ọ ga-adị gị maka na ife meji ife anụ anyị na-ekwu we still need the body this institution because there are still people in that US who are upright. You also say now we still need this institution, so do not do anything that will implicate you, because if it implicates you, you are going to go in for it. They are going to start from you. You also say now before I even get to us who are floor members of IPOB, you also say now that time Biafra will come. Now, can you put Ohela where address and the Fulani? Go one day, Kitchen can get them Fulani, and get them Fulani. Kunga abunde ke faruwa yanzu nan. Kafin yanzu nan ba abin da aka ce IPOB autopilot. Ka gane ko? Ka san jirgin sama. Jirgin sama dan aka sa shi a autopilot. Wangan jirgin sama na zai dinga tuka kanshi. A to kenan babu wanda yake. To abin da ke faruwa yanzu nan a IPOB domin mun san cewa akwai wa'ansu da sun sar da Maazị Nnamdi Kanu sun ba ma Maazị Nnamdi Kanu the Nigerian government. Ka gane ko? Kuma abin da suke so yanzu a kashe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. Abin da suke so yanzu nan a bar Maazị Kanu a cikin DSS dungeon. Kafin su samu wa'angan 2093 presidential election. To yanzu nan akwai mutanen da aka ce wai sun IPOB autopilot. IPOB autopilot mutanen da suke ji magana mazin nam da Kano ka gane ko teachings din mu muna jin shi kuma yanzu nan wangan cin nan kaman ko kuma kaman Bible ga muna rubuta shi ka gane ko muna memorize din nashi kuma muna implement din nashi ka gane ko shine lokacin da the leadership of DOS ene fama cike dozin ya ba da tsako da fulani har da mutanen mu da suke kasuwanci na wangan fulaye shanu ka gane ko ya kunnan fulani ku ɗauka shanuwayenku ku tafiya ku bar mana da Afraland domin mun san abin da kuke yi waɗanda shayoyin nan za ku kakkama shakan kuna cin shi ga mutum za ku sar mana shi a cikin kasuwancin mu ka gane ko a yaren mu alo tabu shanuwayen da kuke ci bayan da kun cin shi kuka yi wayan ma za ku ba shi ciki sannan kuma za ku kawo mana shi kasuwan mu ku sarra mana waɗanda shanuwayen nan kana gane ko sannan kuma DOS ya ka ba da ko kuma wangan sakon nan Nigerian mai wangan shakun nan menene wangan ya ga muku daga 1st of April 2022 gane ko ba mu so mu ganin fulaye shanuwe a Biafra land kaga ko to mun na yanzu nan the autopilot ka gane ko to waɗannan sakon nan muna buga shi domin mutanen mu suna ji waɗannan sakon suna jin suna yanzu nan aga inda aka kakkashe ko ka gane ko aka kakkashe so a to kenan in ba ka so business din naka nan wayin nan naka nan shanu wayin nan kan nan ka tai da kana kashe maka waɗannan shanu wayin nan a banza ka gane ko abinda muke muna so freedom of our people by the referendum domin mu zaba ko dai muna so mu zauna a cikin Nigeria ko dai ba mu so mu zama a cikin Nigeria ka gane ko Nigeria ko ba mu so shine muke roƙo a yan gwamnati na Nigeria da muka ce damnable zoological republic of Nigeria a to kenan advice da nake ba muku yanzu nan dan Allah dan annabi ka ɗauka shanuwayenka in ba ka so a kakkashe maka ɗauka shanuwayenka inotan Nigeria ka gane ko ka tafi shanuwayenka inda akwai shanuwayenka a wayansu daji mu ko dai a cikin Anambra state daji ko kuma a Imo state daji ko kuma a Delta state daji ko kuma a cikin part of Benue state da ya shigo a cikin Biafra a cikin wa'anga dajoyin nan ko dai a cikin state daji ko ta ina daji a cikin Biafra land dan kana gan kaman ba a ganka wallahi mutane suna ganka domin yanzu nan babu ruwanmu da talk yanzu nan abin da muke yi yanzu nan implementation the sanitization of brain of our people domin su san abin da ya kamata sunan su yi wa'anga mutanen da sunan sun yarda a cikin masu nan da kan babu abin da masu nan da kai yayi a to kenan Nigerian government yanzu nan suna su bar shi a cikin DSS ko wa'anga useless 2023 election bayan nan kuma sannan kuma su loko gaggama muna ka gane ko wanda shi baya sai zama musulmi babu inda ka danna shi ka ce mashi in baka zama musulmi ba za ka kashe ka mu da Afra ba mu yarda wannan gaba mun yarda a Allah ka gane ko wa'anga gaba da kaga gani yanzu mun yarda da shi kuma bai ga mana cewa wai mu danna wani ko kuma mu danna wata ko kuma mu danna wani yaro akan ga in bai yarda Jewish ko kuma Christian mu kashe shi ba mu yarda a wa'angan banza abin da kuke yi ka gane ko shine yake sai mu ga muku ce abinda muke referendum kuma wa'angan referendum ba ku ba mu ba wa'angan economic sanction da kaka gani yanzu nan ya riga ya faru because this is an economic sanction what you are seeing about this a cow the economic sanction that I was talking about someone is talking about it. This is the economic sanction. If you don't know it. You understand saying now? If you don't know, this is the economic sanction. in different forms. You understand? So we are fighting a lot of war against enemy, but the one within the family is more dangerous. Now, the people that you are fighting do not wish to fight you, but what they wish to do is to speak the truth. So instead of you to draw back your step, go back to your drawing board, according to the assistant HOD. Go back to your drawing board, rethink, and implement what you need to implement, because Biafra must come. Biafra must come. So whoever that does what against this struggle, at the end, that person is going to do what? Benefit of what he or she have done against this struggle. It's going to benefit. If you do something good, struggle, you are also going to benefit from it. If you do something bad, you are also benefit. So, like I said, Ekwena ka aka nsị gị ka ọ baa gị n'ọnụ. Ekwena ka aka nsị gị, do not use your hand to shoot yourself in the leg. You understand saying now? Do not use your hand to shoot yourself in the leg. If this news is true, that you went to sue Mazi Simon Ekpa, accuse him of the leader of a non-government, I advise you to go and withdraw it. Go and withdraw it, because it's going to start from you. It is going to start from you. I don't know. You don't know how much hate that this government of the war hate. I mean, the hate. You don't know this hate, the hatred that this government of war hates Biafra. They want Nigeria to stay. It doesn't matter who died. They want Nigeria. So it does not matter even if you die. You know what I'm saying now? It does not matter even if you die. They don't care. Imprison you, they don't care. As long as this is if this broker that I'm making right now, get to these people that you went to sue Simon Ekpa, they are going to come after you. They are going to come after you. So the best thing for you to do, if this is true, go and withdraw it. Go and withdraw it. Let us, that you call autopilot, let us be doing what we are doing. And my specialty lies on media. Let us be doing what we are doing. If you don't want to speak, if you don't want to give any directive, do not give. The one that you already given, or any idea that comes from our brain, we are going to speak about it, and people are going to listen. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying now. If you don't want to involve yourself, do not give any directive of any implementation whatever, because we are very out in order to make sure that anybody who wants to use this struggle for his own personal benefit, we are not going to allow that person. It is impossible. So better don't give any directive. Let us work with our ideas. Any ideas that comes in our mind, because we are going to implement it, just like what happened in Anambra State, in a local government, I think in Agwata local government. You see what happened there? Is it not the same people that went to do the heavenly work? Is it not people that went after the Fulani cow slaughter? It's the same people. So how are you going to defend that? You can also see after that, they paid the gate of that particular government institution. They painted it as a Biafra. That is an idea. So we work with our idea, we work with our conscience. We know that we'll bring about. We work through our conscience, and our conscience is the oath that anybody can take. You also say now, taking an oath, you are doing an oath. So, like I said, as a code of conduct or constitution body of this great movement, IPOB under this leader is not there to give those directives. This is what you're going to do. Yeah. Now, DOS are the ones who are giving this order. What we are going to do collectively. Collectively, mark my word well. Mark my word, DOS, they are the body who are the ones to give this order for the bank to implement this. Some of these orders have been taken. Sit at home, but Biafran say no. So you can also come out and say Fulani band. You can come out and say that we are going to add it up on the evidences which we are using that to criticize you for you to wake up from activity and also financial member as well. 7 indigenous people of Afro media, evangelists, and also in music. Shalom.